Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this little Bobo Jr. Oh, Bobo, turn and face this way for just a little bit so people can see how cute you are. He's just a total dust mop. He's an absolute little dust mop. And even though I don't want him to get stressed out because I don't know if that's what made his fur all fall out before, I wanted to show him off because he's such a cutie with all of his fur. He is just a total dust mop. But I'm going to put him back in his cage now so he can go to sleep. When I woke him up, because of course I woke him up, he gave a little "I'm scared" hamster squeak, and I felt bad, but by that point I'd already woke him up. And as well, it is 6:51 a.m. Saturday, the 11th of November, 2017. Earlier, I had been digging around in part of that room over there, and I picked up a piece of plastic, and it made a crinkly noise just right, so that this little fella right in here just went "Blah!" and panicked. I think I can't remember who that is, but they just tossed themselves onto their back and screamed. And I was like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad. But my just standing there and making a crinkly plastic noise just terrified the hamster at just the right frequency. So I felt bad, but at the same time, of course, it was funny because I'm a human being, of course, and we take pleasure in other people's and creatures' pain. If only that wasn't true, though. I mean, watch the success of TV shows like America's Funniest Home Videos, where 99% of the humor is somebody's getting hurt. Ugh. I don't find that sort of stuff funny. I have way too much empathy. When I see somebody getting hurt, I immediately feel, oh my God, that poor person. Coupled with, and then insult to injury, now everybody's watching them getting hurt. I feel horrible for these poor... my apologies. Just ended up spitting real bad. Ugh. Gotta love that with dentures. But I feel so bad for these poor people. I don't find any of it funny. It's like, that's why I don't do a whole lot of these try not to laugh challenge things that you find on YouTube and such, because 90% of the humor is somebody's getting hurt. And I don't find that funny in the slightest. I just feel bad for the poor people. Ugh. But that's just me. What can you say? I've always... Now, within my memory of who I am, I have always felt that way. Who knows? I mean, I'm fundamentally the same person I was when I was younger, but of course there have been personality changes. I probably wouldn't recognize myself if I watched myself from outside myself at 18. I'd probably have the core of who I am still, but enough has changed that it'd be like, wow, I was like that? Ooh. But especially when you're young, you're developing your personality. You're getting all those rough edges worked out. And in many cases, a lot of us don't work out our rough edges. We just keep the rough edges there and try your best to get along. Thumbs up for that. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't just not get along after all. Though so many people do take that road. There's those that just move out and go to Alaska and all that. Been watching some shows on TV over the past couple months, not anymore, but in the past couple months of Alaskan bush people and such who've just dropped out and are living in Alaska. Some people can do it that way. There's others, they drop out and they just live on the streets, and I don't want to do that ever. Ugh. It's wet, it's cold, it's nasty. And we have a sizable homeless population here in Shelton, under 10,000 people. And when I go walking in the morning times, there's always somebody in a sleeping bag sleeping in a doorway. Yay. I feel bad for all these people because, of course, the official line is, if you're a cop or anything like that, is you got to get them up and get them out so that they're not sleeping there. It's like, well, where are you supposed to sleep? Anywhere but not there. Except anywhere that you're choosing is anywhere but not there. So What are you supposed to do? Our social safety net in the United States is absolutely sad. I was watching all this, and not watching, but reading more political stuff, because I watch and read a little bit of political stuff until it gets so despairing that I can't do it anymore. But I was watching some of that, not watching again, reading some of that, and let's see if I can catch my point. I just lost it. Fibro fog. I've been having massive fibro fog problems the past couple days, and today is another one where I have lost entirely that train of thought. I could feel it just go, and it was pulled right out of my head even as I was talking about it. So thumbs up on that. Let's see if I can remember anything that I wanted to talk about then. No. I can't remember anything. My entire brain has gone blank entirely. It's like I just bathed my brain in bleach, and I have forgotten everything. Literally. I know I was talking about politics, but about what? Couldn't even tell you. Holy smokes. I mean, I am empty. I have absolutely no ideas of what to talk about now. It's a good thing this is my processing time, though, huh? Thumbs up for that. So, before I just let this descend into silence as I stare at the camera wondering what to say next, please, tomorrow is the the drawing for the game Pillars of Eternity. So if you type in the phrase, McDonald's is food, that's the kind of day I've been having ever since I woke up. It's like, yeah, I know what the phrase is. What's the phrase? Good old brain. But yeah, you type in McDonald's is food, and then tomorrow I'm going to generate a random number on camera, no less. I'm going to record it and get the random number, count through the list of peoples. The winner is who gets the key for Pillars of Eternity. So type in McDonald's is food and you'll be in the drawing for tomorrow. Yay, a very good thing. Thumbs up. And again, don't worry, the keys are either duplicate keys for games that I don't play, or have been bought via donations specifically for that purpose. Don't feel that you are trying to save money by not being in the pool and thus not costing me the cost of a key. They're already taken care of. You're not saving anything by not joining the pool. So thumbs up. Hope to see you in there. Yay. Because so far we've had like Lexmark 66, one Dark Souls 2, Zethos 45, I think one Galactic Civilizations 3, or Sins of a Solar Empire. I can't even remember who did them anymore. Who did them anymore? Oh my god. That was wonderful English, wasn't it? I can't even remember who won them anymore. Here I'm trying to remember things when I can't even remember what my own name is, so thumbs up on that. Well, how about a story? Story time. Oh, the only stories I can think of are my stories of sexual abuse when I was a younger child. So I don't want to talk about that right now. That's bad. And I can remember being beaten by my grandfather many times with the belt. So I don't want to talk about that either. That's really depressing and awful. And then, of course, my grandfather, after my grandmother broke her leg and died when I was 7 some odd years old, because she must have been about my age. And she was overweight and sedentary, and when she broke her leg, of course, you're supposed to stay active. She didn't, and so developed blood clots, and didn't realize it until the blood clots broke free one night, lodged in her heart, and killed her. And that was when I was about 7 or 8. And then my grandfather died when I was about 13 or 14, maybe. He died of cancer. So, hey, it happens. And then, of course, my mother's had several lobes of her left lung removed because of cancer. And I've had several precancerous polyps removed from my body. Precancerous polyps, of course, are just polyps that are developing into cancer. So when you catch them before that, that means you're not going to die of cancer. Where if I hadn't caught them, I'd already be just a name on a gravestone. So thank goodness I had a colonoscopy. That's always fun. If you don't know what a colonoscopy, of course, is, that's when they take a tube and they shove it up your backside, and they take a look inside your large colon, make sure that your everything's working the way it's supposed to. And that's where they found the 3 precancerous polyps, so thank goodness they shoved the tube up my backside, or I'd be dead already. Yay? It's good to not be dead. I enjoy not being dead. I like metabolizing. I find it pleasurable to a large degree, except for like yesterday. I mean, oh my God, yesterday was such a bad day. Because I kept falling asleep bad after about 3 or 4 o'clock. And I wanted to get up and go for a walk, but I would stagger downstairs and then talk for a little bit and then come back up here and then fall asleep again. And on top of that, it felt like a migraine. Oh my God, it felt like my skull was going to crack like a rock in a press. It was terrible. Oh, but it wasn't a migraine. I didn't have any of the warnings or feelings that I normally have. I just had a really bad headache. And I haven't had headaches like that for about 17 years. When I was first getting sober, back in like 2000, 2001, I was getting bad headaches after I got sober. And they were bad and came on so quickly, so fast, and they were so horrific. We actually were taking me in to neurologists to make sure that my brain wasn't having something terrible happen to it. They were that bad. For whatever reason, though, getting sober, I had terrible headaches. Thank goodness that stopped. But it took about a year and a half. And then this yesterday, that was my worst non-migraine headache I've had in ages. And even when I went to bed last night at about 11 o'clock, I was still on the ragged edges. It was peaked and then started to come down, but by the time I went to bed, I was nowhere near normal. I still don't feel the ragged edges of that right now, so I do not know why I had such a terrible headache. Ugh. But tell you that, I don't like them. No, sir. My main problems for health has always been my heart, because my atria misfire, which is not that terrible. Your atria, generally, they're trying to, by the time your blood runs back through your veins to get into your heart, it's not moving very quickly. And so the atria gathers up that slow moving blood and then squishes it down into the ventricles. Gives it that extra boost because it doesn't have much oomph by the time it's gone all the way through your body and almost back to your heart. If your atria misfire, that's not always deadly. I asked my doctor about that one because my atria misfire a lot, especially now. And I say especially now because I've been on methadone, opiates, for over 10 years, and that does cardiac damage. I've been taking 45 milligrams of methadone daily for a good 10 years. And so I have no idea how much cardiac damage I've done. I'm still not off of methadone right yet. I'm down to 2.5 milligrams twice a day because of my restless leg syndrome. That's the only thing that knocks that out. And when my restless leg is bad, of course, I cannot sit, I cannot lie down, I cannot stand, and that doesn't leave a whole lot of positions. In fact, that's basically all of them. So if I can't live in any of those 3 positions, what do I do? And then right now, the only thing that's stopping that is opiates. Oh yay, the thing that's damaging my heart. Oh goody. So I still have to go in and actually talk to my doctor. I've got appointments made, just got to get in there and talk. My primary care provider has a misunderstanding right now of my restless leg syndrome. I had gone over secure messaging about I've got an issue, got to do this, that, the other, and the message back was, well, when you're withdrawing off of methadone, that can cause restless leg. And I said, you don't understand. I had restless leg before I was on methadone, and it was being not very well treated with ropinirole. And then they started me on methadone, and son of a gun, that, with the ropinirole, it was gone. So this isn't withdrawal from methadone causing the restless leg. This is going back to restless leg before I started taking methadone. Oof. Just misfired. It feels like a painless punch to the chest. That one wasn't as painless as others, so hopefully it's not like heart attack or anything. But now I have opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, so I can go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments in all my videos. I want to thank you for that. 20 to 25 people at random. It's a range because with my fibro, I'm quite sure I'm going to get lost. Now, if I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm terrible at names. I'm an American English speaker. We're not good at names. I'm better than most, but life is life. Now, I'm not reading the comments right now. After the video, I'm going to read all the comments, answer as many as I can, thumbs up all the ones that I do read, so thumbs up on that. But right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Whether it's a good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, the fact is you left me a comment. Thank you so very much. So first off, we have Tony Norden, thank you very much, and Lachelle Logan, greatly appreciated. Typo3113 Priola, son of a gun. Mateus Bulger, thank you. And Fernando Madera, thank you very, very much. Joanne Batts, I sure hope I'm close. Royce551, thank you very, very much. And Sensei Noodles, heck of a name, thank you, greatly appreciated. WCDL, thank you. And Electric's Garden, I think it is, thank you, greatly appreciated. XIESY, not quite sure how to pronounce them, but thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. Dirty Koala, heck of a name, thank you. Cade Sweenhart, greatly appreciated. Gaming Gertie, thank you, thumbs up. Riley Osmond, thank you very, very much. And let's see, yep, Hugo Rodriguez, thank you. Jacob Gordy, greatly appreciated. Raul Macias, I sure hope I'm close. Angel of Darkness 040. Conspo Lopez, thank you, greatly appreciated. Trans Playlists, thank you. And then Fallen Angel 8X, greatly appreciated. Always good to see you in the comments. And then there is IDK, how about that? And then last but not least, we have None. Thumbs up, heck of a name, greatly appreciated. Again, absolutely each and every one of you, thank you. Get me out of my head, into the real world, and dealing with people. It's a good thing. A very good thing. I am clinically depressed. I have bipolar disorder. The death of my wife, her cat committing suicide afterward. It's not a good landscape behind these eyes, so thank you so very, very much. And now at 18 minutes, if you could check out my links down below, that would be very, very cool. I would appreciate that. I got like Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. That would be very cool if you could check all those out. My great thanks and appreciation to everybody who has donated to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron. You are all beautiful, awesome people. Thank you so much. It's because of you I'm able to eat food. I have a roof over my head. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very, very much. If you could donate, that would be incredibly awesome, or become a patron. That would be incredibly awesome as well. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes, deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that too would be cool. But if you don't want to, I do understand. My personality has rubbed people wrong my entire life. If you don't like my videos, I understand. If you don't want to subscribe to the channel, I understand. But if you're down with it, I'll do my best to keep you entertained for, well, a very, very long time. Slap a few coats of sealant on you, stack you like cordwood down in the basement. You'll last for decades before you go sour. And hey, especially in hard economic times, a guy has to eat. Cannibalism for the win. Definitely a thumbs up. I have never eaten a full human being. Yet. I have a game video coming up. I got a reaction video coming up. If I don't fall asleep, hopefully I'll have something for my game channel. I got the links down below if you want to check that out. Here's hoping I don't fall asleep. I bet I will. Thumbs up. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very, very good thing. And I have 10 seconds left before we hit 20 minutes. So I'm just going to pad this one out so that it hits 20 minutes exactly, or close to it. So have a good day.